What's the word, YouTube? It's Big Will. Back with another reaction video, Life After Prison. See this? Officer fired. It's about friggin' time. It's about friggin' time that these cops get held to standards of what they do. Excuse me. Excuse me. These cops think they can do what they want. They think they can shoot when they want. They think they can talk to you how they want. They think they can swear at you, but you can't talk to them. You know how bad it goes up a police officer's ass when someone's got a phone out and they're talking shitty back to a cop? Oh, they can't fucking stand it. Oh, they can't stand it. But they do too much. They think that badge gives them the authority to do what they want. Let's go on and see what this cop did.
St. Pete's police chief says a former officer took it too far when a wheelchair-bound man didn't want to go to jail.
This should not be your first option. This isn't your first option. And that's what he did. He made this his first option.
Let me say one thing. I'm glad he used the taser instead of the gun. But there's no need for even the taser. Come on.
St. Pete's police chief says a former officer took it too far when a wheelchair-bound man didn't want to go to jail.
This should not be your first option. This isn't your first option. And that's what he did. He made this his first option.
All right, dude, you got a warrant for your arrest. Let's go back to June when the manager of a convenience store called police and wanted 64-year-old Timothy Grant removed from the property because he was panhandling. Officer Matthew Cavender, who had barely been on the job with the department for a year.
I mean, he's homeless, right? Probably homeless, or he lives in a wheelchair. You don't have a job. What's panhandling bothering people? Hey, you know, can I have a few dollars? You got any change? No, and keep it moving, or sure, here you go. What do the store owners care? Don't get me wrong, some of them are pushy, them panhandlers. But come on, man. Come on, at least he's not in stealing.
Came, and when he realized Grant had 5 warrants, he tried to arrest him.
Till today, I still cannot explain to you why that all.
Let me say, though, 5 warrants for being in a wheelchair. The man has some issues. He is a problem.
So went to his taser.
Are you going to walk or not? There was a struggle, and when he was on the ground, Chief Holloway says Grant tased the man who was not being violent 4 times. The chief says this use of force was uncalled for.
We had a process in place. The command staff looked at this tape, looked at the report, saw what the officer did, and took it right to the officer professional standard like they're supposed to be.
And Officer Cavender is now fired. Chief Holloway says he also charged Mr. Grant with resisting with violence, but the chief says that's wrong, and the charge has been reduced to resisting without violence. Grant's 85-year-old mother says she's happy to learn that that officer is now out of a job.
Resisting. If a cop starts tasing me for no reason, I'm resisting. And I'm not resisting because I'm resisting so I don't go to jail. I'm resisting because I'm tightening up, I'm turning, I'm moving to try and stop getting tased. Doesn't mean that he's resisting, a cop just wanted to do some damage and thought the guy was a problem. Probably seen him there before on his beat and people complaining, so let me just tase his ass. Bring him to... Come on, man.
Feel like justice been done. Yes, goodness. Just see him down on the ground and they tasing him like that.
Put your hand behind your back. Mr. Grant is currently in prison on an unrelated case. Officer Cavender could not be reached for comment. Kelly, this case has been turned over to the Florida Department of Law Enforcement for more review. Back to you.
So he's in jail. He's in prison right now, wailing around. Obviously, there's a problem with the guy. But so be it. The guy's in a wheelchair. There's two of yous. Okay? There was plenty of ways to get the guy out of the chair. Into the car. Okay? But you throw him on the ground and then you start tasing him. Come on, man. You tase the guy 4 times, he's on the ground. He's handicapped. You know? Next thing they do is shoot. Come on, man. Or they're Rodney Kinging him, beating him with that billy club. They only beat people with the billy club when they're when they're protesting. They take out their club and they start cracking people left and right. If there's 1 or 2 kids they're chasing, they shoot at them. If it's an old man like this, they tase him. But like I said, I'm glad that they tased him. If anything, before they shot him, if they were going to do anything to the old man. But I'm glad the investigation showed that it's excessive force and they fired him. What do you think? Let me know in your comments below. What do you think? You think he should have been fired? You think he used the right force by tasing the guy 4 times? I'm glad he got fired. Set a precedent. At least in that town, they set a precedent. Listen, if you're going to break the rules and use excessive force, you're going to be dealt with. And you'll be fired. He even charged him with resisting arrest with, what did he call it? Resisting arrest with by being violent. It's wrong. He's in a wheelchair. He wasn't violent. He's resisting arrest, trying to curl up from being tased. I don't know. Y'all let me know what you think down below. You think these cops are out of control? You think there's got to be more training? You think there's got to be laws that when they do shit like this, that they either be like this, be fired, or they're reprimanded more than just. The thing that gets me too, you know what I don't like about the system. Anytime there's a cop that's under investigation for doing something wrong, he is suspended with pay. So here they go, a complaint about an officer that does something wrong, and the taxpayers are still paying his salary for him to be sitting home drinking, having a good time, getting paid. Wrong. You're suspended, that's it, you don't get paid. Let me know what you think. Think they should get paid when they're on suspension while they're being investigated? Or you think they should be, that's it, you're suspended, you don't get paid? These cops get way too much leeway. Whether it's by killing somebody, shooting them, tasing them, beating them, doing illegal shit, getting caught, they sell drugs, they get arrested. They get paid. They get paid, suspended with pay, pending investigation. They treat the cops with you're innocent until proven guilty. Us civilians, as soon as we're arrested, we're guilty until proven guilty. We get arrested, we get no bail, we're held, we're detained. Not the cops. They murder somebody. Some of them get out on light bail, no bail. They ain't assumed guilty until their trial. They're presumed innocent until their trial. Us civilians, we're not treated the same way. They treat us as, this motherfucker got arrested, he's guilty. It's unbelievable. Even the people who are sitting in jail, innocent of their charges, being arrested, being accused of doing something, and they're innocent, they're still treated as guilty until innocent, until being proven innocent. Our judicial system is fucked up, and it's got to change. It's got to change. Let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Like and subscribe to this. Hit that notification bell so you get notified when I make another video. It'll let you know. It's your boy Big Will. See you on the next one. Life after prison. Peace. Yo, stop. I gotcha. Yo, all you kids out there, stay out of jail. Do the right thing. Jail ain't for you. It ain't for me. It ain't for you. Jail will fuck with your mind and make you go back. Stay out of jail. Life after prison. Salute. Peace.